You're still my brother. Everybody wants to live together. Why can't we live together? No more wars, no more wars, no more wars, just peace in this world. I said no matter what color, you are still my brother. Everybody wants to live together. Hi, Princess A. Why can't we live together? People, everybody's talking about this damn Donald. We still saying the same shit about Donald Trump as when we first met him coming off that escalator, right? They want to know why Donald Trump can't simply say, I denounce white supremacy. Don't you people understand? Let me give you another example. If someone asked me to denounce my homosexuality, they want me to come on television and they want me to denounce homosexuality. I couldn't do it. Why? Because I would be denouncing myself. Even though I haven't had sex in damn near 2 decades, or well, 1 decade anyway, I'm still a homosexual. So no, I will avoid at all costs denying homosexuality because I am a homosexual. Same thing with Donald Trump. He can't deny white supremacists because he is a white supremacist. He believes in it very strongly. He believes he's superior to even white people. What do you think he thinks about us? Hey, people. Everybody wants to live together. Why can't we live together? He's scared to lose their support. But when you're talking about millions of people, how big are these groups? I mean, how big are these Proud Boys? Frankly, I ain't never heard of them. But how big could they be? How many votes could they have? It's the whole idea of white supremacy that he can't deny. See, other people with the same ideology as him. They're the ones that put him in the White House. They're the ones that comes to his rallies. They're the ones who support him. Why? Because there's not that much to Donald Trump. They support him because he is also a white supremacist. There are people who feel very strongly about that. That's why they have to attack the Mexican people. They're afraid of them, of the dynamics changing. They don't want a whole lot of Mexican people coming here because they feel like, oh, they'll lose their majority. They're already 70%. What do you want? You want 99.9%? But that's what they have in common with Donald Trump. That's the only way Donald Trump connects with them. He's from Park Avenue. They're from the goddamn coal mines. Only one thing in common. Hello, people. Hey, Evie. I love you, sir. I love you too. We have a YouTube ship. Good evening. He is okay, Sharon. You're exactly correct. He has made it okay to be prejudiced in America. Right. So they're coming all out now. They can be proud of their bigots. This man has taken us back 50 years. He said he want to make it again, right? To say again means to go backwards. Does he want to go back to the 50s or does he want to go all the way back to slavery? What do you mean make America great again? Like it wasn't great. I mean, it wasn't great when Obama was the president? Why did it have to be made great again? Make America white again, if you're just being honest. That's probably what they say when they're in the bars drinking. They just call it what it is. Make America white again. It's foolishness. It's foolishness. People, we ain't going nowhere. These black people not going nowhere. Y'all think keep your foot on black people is going to somehow help society? That doesn't help society. It creates crime. The very things that you fear, you create by denying people a decent life, decent living, a livable wage. Everybody benefits when people are able to make a legitimate living. But they are also concerned with the white people. What exactly is he doing for the white people, though? I don't understand it. He's willing to put their life at risk by having all these damn rallies and shit he has. He couldn't care too much about them, right? I cannot see Donald Trump sitting down for drinks with the boys. Isn't he more of the limousine crowd? Even though apparently he couldn't afford the limousine. All smoke and mirrors. Founded on that mess. They call it the White House. Why they call it? I'm still stuck on that one. I ain't never heard nobody else say anything about it. Maybe y'all know more history. You educated ones know more history than I do. I'm still stuck on why they call it the White House. Slaves built it, right? So were they making a distinction that this is the white people's house? Because most houses are white. I'm sorry to say, honey. They need to start looking at that. Where did the name come from? White House. Are not their ancestors. Okay. Black people today are not their ancestors. Maybe we're softer. Maybe we're not as desperate. Maybe the people who fought civil rights were fighting for their very life, honey. They couldn't even go to a toilet in the place where they lived. From Oklahoma. Hi, Samantha from Rogers from Oklahoma. Slaves built America. They definitely built that White House. I'm still trying to figure out why they call it the White House. Because it's white? Aren't all houses white? What was being said right there? Maybe you got to look at that. Kaylee Maganani shared that Trump is against the KKK in 2020. Lord have mercy. That foolish. Whatever. All of these spokesmen that Trump has, these mouthpieces. She used to ride for Trump anyway when she was on CNN. Now she's dogging out CNN. Why? Because Trump dogs out CNN. So he watches her every word. She's just a mouthpiece. How do these people face their children? He has them believing the pandemic is not real. He doesn't care. He doesn't care about them. All he cares about is staying in office for what seems to be a lot of other reasons that he has than just being the president. They can't do nothing to him while he's still the president, right? Maybe he feels like, okay, there we go, this damn changing. People, would y'all please stop telling me to change my bedding? It's never going to change, honey. I buy good bedding. I change my sheets. I wash them and put them back on the bed. I like a certain look, so y'all can stop saying I got to keep changing my blankets. Now, depending on who your parents were, some people change their blankets all the time. They think it's a thing. That ain't me. So stop telling me to change my blanket. It ain't going to happen. Right? Okay. Plus, I can't get no fancy stuff because I got a dog. Because a dog spends as much time on the bed as me. So I got to keep it simple. But yes, our bedding, our undergarments are very much clean. They raise their kids the same way. No facing them. So facing them is easy. They're encouraging their children. They're telling their children that it is okay to be a bigot, to be prejudiced, to be a white supremacist. We're supposed to be moving forward, people. Forward. This fool wants to go backwards because he is afraid. He's a scary man. He's afraid the minorities are going to take over. I heard yesterday they said 70% people is white. But the people they call it white are not all the same people. I mean, they say they're white. Some of them are Jews. They don't. And then within the white people, they don't want to support Jews either. They hate. They're anti-Semitic, and yet they're white. Italian people, they're white. All the European countries, they're all different kind of people, right? And when they go to Europe, they are where they came from. But when they get over here to the United States of America, now they're all white. Like it's all one kind of people. Lord have mercy. But see, Trump, he sensed that. He played that. He played on that. I don't even know how deeply he feels things. I don't know how much he feels that. He feels like this is a winning strategy. And it proved to be, apparently. I think he was just as surprised he won as we were. Worried about my bedding. Lord have mercy, child. It's red. If you'll notice, all of my shit is red. Every rug I have in here is red. Every kind of, all my curtains are red. They're red. I don't mean they're dirty or anything. It's a very good bedding, honey. Think about something else, please. The only reason I record in my bedroom is because it's so much a better camera in here than in there. I have an Apple computer in there, but the camera isn't that great. I can't do live videos in there. So I can do live in here, and I can do the other thing in there. It worked for Hitler. Lord have mercy. Look what happened. That man ended up killing millions of people. He needs to get his ass out of office and go and try to clean up his business affairs, honey. I don't know what the fuck he's going to do to clean them up. He stay in office. He's going to be nearly dead when he gets out of office if he's got 4 more years. And he's 74, 75 years old. I guess he feel like he can clean it up as long as he's in that office. As long as he got the power. People care about money and power. He ain't got no money, so now but he has the power to influence people, to make things happen. Why you gotta have all these goddamn meetings at Mar-a-Lago? The good old boys. I ain't thinking about these people, Charles Dawson. People kill me. I guess people have some people change their bed. No, I don't do that, honey. You know how much space a comforter takes up? I mean, I have other things there, but I like this. You fold comforters up. You got to have a whole closet just to keep the comforters. If you're changing them all the time, it doesn't make any sense. Mm-hmm. No, he needs to go straight to jail. Well, everybody else that was around, everybody around him who got him, kept him to get elected, they all went to jail, and he got them out. He pardoned all of them, got charges changed and dropped. I'm damn near all of them went to prison, didn't he? They all got convicted anyway. But who's going to convict? Who's going to pardon him, though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Who's going to pardon Trump? I don't know how much they pursue ex-presidents, but he got a whole line of people waiting to talk to his ass. Racism is taught. Okay. Okay, sunflowers. I asked my kid once when she was 5 what color her school friend was. And she said, oh, man. And she said peach. Maybe she wore peach. Because people are not actually white or black. We're not black, we're brown, actually. So the kid said peach. Looked like peach to me. She had no clue about white and black. Racism is taught. Yeah, and so Trump is not helping the matter at all, is he? All the progress we made, this dude is just dialing it all back. He's showing us that we're not all that great in this country. We still got much of the same prejudice they had. All the bigots can come out and put their MAGA hats on and all this kind of shit. They're proud of it. Yeah, you're proud. Every time they say something about any kind of thing having to do anything with race, they get all excited. They're all happy. And so he feeds them what they want. That's why he ain't gonna denounce none of them. But like I said, I can't denounce homosexuality because I am a homosexual. No matter if I ever have sex again, it's the same with him. He can't denounce white supremacy because he's a white supremacist. I mean, I don't know how many other times you got to prove it, but he can't even say it. Just like he can't even say a damn thing about Putin. No matter how much pressure is on him, he still can't say anything bad about Putin, Vladimir Putin. That's when you know somebody got you by the nuts. They keep saying the Black Lives Matter movement is trying to start a race war. No, the clown in office is provoking this mess. Exactly. And now he keeps talking about his thing is Antifa. Oh, you got to do something about Antifa. I'll be honest, people. Before this motherfucker started running his mouth, I had never even heard of no goddamn Antifa. How are they so big in the black community if I ain't never heard of them? Everybody's heard of Black Lives Matter. We all know that. People are writing every street about Black Lives Matter. We all know about that organization. But the only time you hear about Antifa is him. Right? He can't say, oh, will you denounce racism? Oh, yeah, but what about that Antifa? It's Antifa. Just like he tried to say that all the Mexicans were a part of that. What's that? Some gang, some Mexican gang. They took maybe 20 or 30 people and made the whole goddamn country 2 or 3 million people. They're all part of the game. I can't believe there's actually Latinos for Donald Trump. People, have some self-respect. My nuts? What's wrong with your nuts behind the throne? I ain't never heard of damn Antifa. He always trying to build up his Antifa. It's Antifa that's doing it. Girl, we all sitting up here. We sit up here watching you let a 16-year-old child come out here with a goddamn assault rifle and murder 2 people and then walk right by you like he's one of the boys. That's what you're teaching young people? Is this the message they're getting? They may have been around, but I'm saying is they're not so big in African American community that they're posing any kind of threat, because some of us ain't never even heard of them until he started running his mouth. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to tell you the truth, people. I'm just telling you the truth. This dude, I mean, I just can't believe that he's able to do the things he's able to do. People laugh when they say, oh, what's that, Amendment 25 or some shit, where you can take them out of office if they're crazy. They should have been doing psychological evaluations and try to, so we can see just how nuts he is, and not by Republicans. Now he got mega mask. I thought you said they wasn't important, Trump. Why are all the ones wearing them behind you? They all got the exact same mask. That means you handed them out right before this damn thing, right? So they didn't even come with a mask. But then you ain't have enough. You didn't run off enough masks because your nature is cheap. So all the people in the audience, they can die. Oh, they're not old, so they won't die. Who the hell wants to be sick with a deadly disease for months? And then who are you exposing to other people, Trump? What about when they go home to their parents? Are they disposable as well? It would be great if they would come out with these numbers about how many people have been exposed to corona by being in his damn rallies and shit. Of course, they will cover up the numbers, but surely somebody, we know about Herman Cain. Surely he wasn't the only one, because when they showed the picture of Herman Cain, everybody in his group, none of them had a mask on. All these black people he had around them, none of them had a mask on. They were just a little black pocket in their group, right? So none of them got corona? Tell the truth, people. Shame the devil. Herman Cain was the only person in that damn crowd that got corona. Looked like a lot of old people and a lot of, pardon me, a lot of overweight people. That is a condition. They usually have other things going on, diabetes, heart trouble, all this stuff. That's what it looked like. I like to hear those numbers. We never will. He'll hold it. He'll find a way to stall that until after this damn election. Herman Cain was old, but he wasn't the only one old, honey. He certainly was not the only one old in that audience. Y'all know these Republicans, these big old people. We heard about him because he ran for president. How many other ones? Not only the black ones, how many of the white ones? This one, they weren't any mask at all, nothing. Like it's some kind of political statement. You follow behind this idiot. You don't even care enough about your own goddamn family to put a mask on your children. Because Trump said, Trump, oh, maybe we could drink some bleach. There's always stupid people in the world. There's always cult followers, too. People who just looking for a leader. They don't function. They got to have a leader. So Trump and all his little dog whistles, that was a straight dog whistle. Stand down and stand by. What do you mean stand by? I mean, if you don't win, then let go. What is he saying to these people? They got it on T-shirts and banners and all kind of shit. They're using that as their war cry. All we doing is standing back. We standing back and watching. Then he tells everybody, all these militia people and stuff, are to go to the polls to intimidate people, intimidate minorities. That's what it's all about. Why you need all these people standing around, honey, watching? Watch me vote? The fuck are you talking about? Yep, that's them. You got them right, Supreme. Trumpians are fat, racist, Walmart shopper type people. People he would never have anything to do with. I'm sure he has contempt for these people. He's saying, why aren't you rich? You're white. He ain't got no respect for them goddamn people that follow him. Nothing. They're gonna do something with this damn next debate, because that was a shit show. Coach Trump wants no, nothing can be changed. How could you change? Well, shut your goddamn mouth. We wouldn't have to change anything and let somebody else talk. Damn, all we want to do is hear what each side has to say, honey. We can't hear what each side has to say. You're interrupting, being rude and nasty. If people are trying to concentrate. He plays golf. He knows what it is to somebody to start talking when you get ready to hit the ball. It's a distraction. You did it all the way through the end. You're uncivilized. If we were dealing with civilized men, then yes, we could keep the same rules we had for the last 200 years. But no, you are special, Trump. You can't even have a debate. You're so unhinged. Y'all got people like that who got their hand on the goddamn nuclear weapons and stuff. Lord. He's been refusing to adhere to anything since he's been in office. He's been against the CIA, the FBI, all of the damn Central Intelligence. He's been against every agency in the damn White House. Why do these people put this reality star in White House? It's almost like it's cartoonish. Why would you put somebody like that in the White House, child? Don't you know this is important? We got lucky he didn't start a war or he was in there. But if we listen to his mouth, we'd be on the verge of war with China. How would that go? How would that work out for the world? He's so busy trying to blame somebody for a deadly disease, a pandemic, that he would throw whole continent of China under the bus. We got lucky. Just got to get him out. That's it. That's it. I don't got to hear no negativity about no damn Biden. I don't hear none of that shit. Trump has to go. You got to talk all right. Dude, are you a white? Can you denounce white supremacy? Why would I do that? That's who I am. That's who I've always been. I would love to have a woman president. I don't think Hillary was treated fairly. I think she won the race. She got the popular vote. She should have been the president. No, he got the people in there figuring out the electric college, whatever. He got them. So hopefully the Democrats have learned from that and realized they have to fight it on their own turf. Right? It's not about the popular vote. Then he even said he got cheated then. Have I voted? No, I'm waiting for my I get it in the mail. I've gotten several things telling you who's all running, about the offices and all that kind of stuff. But here in California, for at least the last 15 years that I know of, we get a mail-in ballot, right? So I am registered. They're sending me all the information because, you know, you have to read through to vote for all your local elections at the same time. But yeah, we definitely be putting that in the mail. Trump's the puppet. I was so disappointed in that Mueller report. I mean, I said, surely he can figure out what this tie is with Russia and Vladimir Putin. But they said that wasn't their assignment. Now Putin, he's trying to help him again. So that's what killed me. All these people talking shit about Hillary Clinton. And they wonder, oh, I don't trust Hillary Clinton. That's the propaganda, people. That's what it is. You hate her. You don't even know why you hate her. Oh, those emails. What? They made such a big thing out of these goddamn emails. Look at what we got in the White House now. Donald Trump. Girl, it is so much deeper than emails. But they made it sound like that's the worst thing in the world. Oh, she had a private email. Oh, she had a private email. So damn what? Yep, he's a political prostitute and pimp. Whatever it takes to get his money and have power over others. They say this whole damn thing was a scam because he was bankrupt when he ran. He was doing this for a publicity stunt. Then he just people he didn't realize. I guess he didn't realize how many hateful people there are in this goddamn country. They start coming out in droves. He got drunk on the attention. So that's why he's having these rallies and shit right now. Why can't you just come on? You can talk right through the screen. Everybody, more people gonna see you through the screen than they're gonna see you in person. Why you got to risk all these lives, fucking idiot? Michelle Obama runs. Wouldn't that be something? It's not unheard of. Look at Hillary. I could see Michelle being a senator easily. She's very popular. What they say? Okay. It was Hillary's super predator speech. It was Hillary's super predator speech. Girl, they didn't word it right. They didn't word. I mean, they made a mistake in the way they worded that. Super criminals. But they're criminals. Why we got to deny that they're criminals? People, black people, we got to stop acting like every black person is a victim. There are criminals, right? So yes, maybe that was Biden misspoke when he called them super predators, or was that Hillary? Both of them, whatever. Wrong terminology, right? I don't know. I don't like to get into all this negative shit about Democrats and all that. Whatever. Trump has got to go, honey. He's got to go. We can't be worried about what the damn Democrats said. We only have one choice. They choose one person to run against Trump. So we have to support that person. That's the power. You want to talk about power? That is the power. Us all voting for the same person. We can go back and, oh, Hillary said that. Oh, Biden said that 45 years ago. A statement he said, one line, you know. No, that's not our place, people. We got to get behind Biden. That's the only choice we have. There is no other choice. Trump has got to go. The only way he's probably this thing is going to go smoothly if there's just a massive victory. Massive. Anything close, he's going to protest. He can go all the way to the Supreme Court and all this shit. So I hope all of your states, they will all send you mail-in ballots. You can go down there and stand in line if you want to, but I'm thinking that they say they're trying to send mail-in ballots to everybody. So we got to register right now. Register to vote. Here in California, if you voted before, you're already registered. That's why they're sending me all the pamphlets and all that stuff. Right? Because I voted before. But if you have not, some states, I guess you got to ask for a mail-in ballot. You got to figure it out, people, right now. This is very, very important. Super predators. I'm not going to comment on the super predator thing. There are criminals. You can believe that shit. So if it makes you feel better that to think that all black people are innocent, all Mexican people are innocent, if it makes you feel better, but there are criminals, honey. Criminal justice has to be dealt with, just has to be dealt with fairly and equally. It shouldn't be, if you got money, like that, what's that fool name? The one that, who that dude that killed all them damn people talking about he was that kid that killed those people in car wreck. I can't think of the word they use. Anybody know the word? And a little white kid, 17, rich kid, that he suffered from having privilege. I forget what word they use. Anyway, it's stupid. So basically, if you got money, you get off, right? You ain't got no goddamn money, just throw your ass in jail and throw your ass in jail. Eventually throw you in prison. So that's unfair. Yeah, I saw that Comey, that was one bad move on you. You came out with that shit right before the election, and then they turned on him and fired Comey. So that Comey movie, is that out right now, Elaine Berry? It's supposed to be something called Comey about that whole situation. Maybe we get a better understanding. It's supposed to be released either this week. I think it got released this week, but I can't figure out where it's at. I think it's on maybe Showtime. Maybe they're going to tell the true story. It's no coincidence that it's coming out right before the election. So if he was trying to sabotage Hillary, it backfired on him because the first thing Trump did was fire him. Affluenza. So being affluent was the reason this man can go out and kill all them people. Because he never been told no. He was a spoiled brat. So you get off of being a spoiled brat. Is that it? Does Tim acknowledge avatars? What do you mean acknowledge them? I prefer to people, commentators to be live and talk. It just holds your interest better to me if you have video. I mean, it's the whole point of having video. Otherwise, it's just like radio. But people do whatever the hell they want to do. So people like avatars. I'm an old man, so I might not like the same thing that people like now. All this technology and so forth, everything's got to be text and everything got to be sending all these damn Twitters and all this stuff. If they feel better communicating that way, it's fine with them. I don't get it. Just like I don't get why you can't just call somebody. Why they got to be text and all this kind of stuff. Just talk to them. So I prefer when people, for content creators, to be live. I like to see their faces. It holds my interest more, like somebody's actually talking. But if you're walking, what difference does it make? Because you're not walking around looking at your phone, right? If you're on the train, you're not looking at. So it becomes more like radio. People who are driving or going back and forth to work, which are ordinary stances, most people will be going back and forth to work. A lot of people, that's when they listen to it, right? So for them, avatars make sense because you don't see the camera anyway, right? So I don't have an answer about that, but I know when I'm out in the street, I use my headphones. My phone is in my pocket, so it doesn't make a difference. So I don't know. Avatar Nation. I haven't taken enough time to see what the guy is about. Who is he? Sir King. I don't know if he's a good guy or bad guy. Really, to tell you the truth, I haven't taken time to watch because it's all avatars. I understand he's becoming popular. Ain't that a bitch told his, okay, Telcan 3. Let's not forget Trump told his base to go to the polls and watch. What are they there watching? What are they going to do? Do they have baseball bats to watch? You're trying to intimidate people. So you got all these big old fat ass white people standing around the polls. So to make people, I think they're going to be standing there for hours and hours and hours. And what are they watching? Are they going to see our ballots? I thought a ballot was a personal thing. Nobody can see it, but you. So what are they going to watch? Your back? Dumbass. God be with you. Hey, Ed Gee. I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you, brother. I got a super chat. Thank you. I just can't. Okay. Avatar lives matter as well. Right. Black lives matter and Avatar lives matter. Well, maybe they have a movement or something, you know. Probably the people who are following them are not sitting at home watching them, though, because nothing is more frustrating than sitting there watching just a little bubble. But a lot of people are not looking at the screen, you know. Whatever. Then they're going to be mad at me because I said something about Avatar, whatever. Maybe you can do both. You don't feel like putting makeup on and so forth. Some days, whatever. But come on and show us your face sometime. I don't know. Does that Avatar thing, does that actually help with the doxing? I think the whole idea was that people didn't want any people to know anything about them because of all this doxing. So they rather stay in the bushes. I can understand if that's the reason, then it makes sense. I mean, you know, who the hell wants to be doxxed? Who wants somebody calling their jobs and calling their house, calling their children, calling their grandmother? They had one on here calling people's mothers, people in their 80s and 90s. So I think I heard Sir King saying that was the issue, because of all the doxing. Oh, that should be interesting. Kamala and Pence. I don't like that Pence. Boy, he's turned into such an ass kisser. First of all, he's supposed to be this religious man with his high moral ground and all that. And he attacked the people from Indiana. He tried to block gay marriage. He don't believe in that. Girl, who gives a damn what you believe in? That's another nasty man. But he sold his soul out and just become a voice for Trump. I would love to see that. I think that one would be much better. Trump thinks he wins things by dominating people and not letting them talk. That's the same way it was with Hillary Clinton. They actually let that thing walk around behind her when she was trying to talk. This is a person who is a golfer. When a golfer, from what I know about it, is about to swing and hit the ball, anybody making any noise around them, that is a distraction. He knows this. This is what he uses when he's in these debates. Every time the man tried to talk, right? Another brain freeze. He talks at the same time as them to throw them off. That is something he learned from golfing, right? Because he knows it distracts them from their chain of thought. Now, I saw that many times when he was debating with Biden. Thank you, God. When he was debating with Biden, every time Biden tried to say something, he would interject. He did the same thing with Hillary Clinton to throw them off their game and their concentration. That's why they need to shut the damn microphone off when other people are talking. If he has to act like a child, then he should be treated like a child. If they got to put them in plexiglass rooms, little booths on there, and just turn their mic on and off, because more than likely he would be trying to scream over the damn microphone. This is how unhinged this fool is. He's an embarrassment to this country. Well, you guys are scared of mail-in ballots, but we've been doing it for years here. A lot of states have been doing it for years. Mail-in vote ain't been no problem at all until Trump. So he want to make people so too scared to think they can put their ballot in the mailbox so they won't vote. They don't want to go down there and stand in line for 2 days or all day. He makes them feel like they can't just send it in. Send it in. It's been working for the last 200 years. Let's see if it works again. He don't even acknowledge there's a goddamn pandemic going on here. Like it's just regular. Oh, they trying to mail in their vote. Is there a reason, Trump, that they want to have more mail-in votes? Dumbass. Politics is nasty, child. It's nasty. Anybody? I wonder if there's a count on how many books have been written by Trump, written on the subject of Trump. It's got to be like 30 books. Every damn day they got on there another one of these politicians. Another one of these politicians. Hold on a minute. One second, people. Okay, I got to put this in. I turn it off because this damn machine keeps picking up my voice and telling me stuff I don't want to know. Cortana. How many books have been written on Donald Trump?
According to Gawker.com, since 1987, Donald Trump has written at least 15 books. According to his personal financial disclosure, 11 of those earned him less than $1,000 in royalties last year, and 9 earned him less than $200.
Oh my God. That's some new information. Okay. How many books have been written about Donald Trump?
Here's a list from alibidbooks.com for how many books have been written about Donald Trump.
Okay. Okay, here you go, people. Listen to how many books have been written about that fool already. And they're all basically saying the same thing. Fire and Fury. Trump Nation. Understanding Trump. The Truth About Trump. Let Trump be. Oh, that's one of them Republican people. Let Trump be Trump. Let me see. Making of Donald Trump. This ain't all of them. The Making of a President, 216. All right, there's seven of them, but that's not current. That's not current. He's had about 20 to come out in the last couple of months. All saying to say, I don't know what else it's going to take. These white people, they don't give a fuck. What do they want him for? What is he good for? All he's going to do is try to cut as many taxes as he can. They say he's going to owe the government $100 million. Now, I don't know about all what these numbers are all about, but I would say that's going to affect him greatly. He should not be making decisions that are going to affect his actual personal debt. Pay up, Trump. Yeah, that Pence, can he talk? Ugh. That's another one I can't listen to. I really can't listen to him. I don't think I ever listened to him talk. All his moral value. What happened to all your moral values, Pence? Okay, great lady. We're not doing no Biden hating. You sorry that Biden brought you to sleep? We have no choice, honey. They pick one person to run against the Republican person. We have Biden. It is decided. Donald Trump must go. The only way Donald Trump can go is if Biden is elected. Whether he puts you to sleep or not, just don't watch him. Close your eyes and vote. These people, it's not just one person. They have a whole group of people, honey, that will be running the government. Many times that the president is just a mouthpiece, right? So he's going to consult with all the right people and to make the decisions. They're not decisions made by him. They're decisions made by the collective of all of them. That's right. If you don't like our candidate, close your eyes and vote anyway. It only takes you a few minutes to fill that paper out and drop it in the mailbox. I think Biden is a decent guy. I wish he was younger. He was a fine man too when he they showed a picture of him when he was a youngster, 20 years old. So he was a good looking dude. Anyway, whatever. I guess that don't really matter. What? Wait a minute. What are you saying, sunflowers? I thought that maybe he had 30 books were written about him. Sunflower says, The Guardian noted that more than 4,500 English language books have been published about Trump and only about 800 about Obama. Oh, yeah, but all the Trump books are negative. Obama didn't have all that history. Now, that surprises even me. 4,000, god damn. Everybody want to get a little piece of that change. So all the people he didn't pay, maybe some of them will write a book as well. That's right. I think Kamala Harris is going to have a very active role, just like Biden was to Obama. He was very active as the vice president. Some of them don't. I haven't seen anything coming out of Pence except to come over here and publicly kiss Donald Trump's ass. Not only will he have Kamala Harris, I mean, he'll have what do you call those people when they all get together? Whatever. His whole cabinet. Remember now, look at the Pope. The Pope, how old is he? 90-something years old. There are people in leadership that are old people. Most governments are run by old people, you know. Sarah Sanders, girl. Don't give me the cussing more than I have to sunflowers. Sarah Sanders. Lord, at least we've been spared her. Comey is one. You like Comey? When is that? Anybody know when that movie coming out? Comey? Was it Comey Rule or something? Where is it at? Is it on Showtime? I hate to order Showtime just to watch that movie and then cancel it. Maybe you can pay to watch it or something. Right. Yeah. So Biden, yeah, he learned under one of the best. Biden said he won't run for a second term. So yeah, our mission right now is to get Trump out of office. That's it. Biden ain't gonna do nothing horrible. He ain't gonna lead us into a war. And they probably are gonna work with these scientists and get us out of this corona mess. So yeah, he probably want to be with his family in his latter years. I don't blame him. We had no choice, people. We are all behind Biden. A vote for Biden is a vote against Donald Trump. Miss Cortana only had 9 of his books. Shit, he done wrote that. They released that many this month. Okay, Gamage Carter, Comey is handsome. y'all trying to make love to the FBI, whatever. I hope that movie gets Comey his revenge. We still don't know why he did that trick on Hillary, but it backfired on him. He dropped that info on her right in election time, and she still won the vote. A lot of countries have women as prime ministers, presidents. We almost made it. Maybe Kamala Harris is still a young woman, right? Would I vote for Walter? No barrel shape. Biden is okay, but honestly, I'd vote for anyone over Trump. That's right. Would I vote for Walter Lee Hampton? Lord have mercy. If I had to choose between Hampton and Trump, hell yes. I'd vote for my dog. Dog, you want to run for president? What are you doing? Stop that scratching. Come here. Come here, Squeenie. Squeenie, come here over here. I got to take off the thing off of you. Come on over here, boy. Get that bum over here, Squeenie. Get that bum here. I keep forgetting to take this stuff off. There you go. Take the paws out. Take off that paw. There you go. I got to remember to take that thing off him. It's still hot and muggy here. So I imagine it is hot. So thank you, people, for suggesting that take it off. Ain't nothing wrong with Biden, honey. I mean, maybe he's not the most dynamic man in the world, but he's not a bad guy. He ain't going to lead us off into the river. The Democrats are generally better people. Look at what we have in Donald Trump. What kind of person is that? What kind of person is that, honey? A thief, a liar, cheater, a womanizer. He's everything. Everything bad is what he is. And we got the evangelical group because he did this. Motherfucker done gas people. We over there gasping for air. He hold up the Bible. I'm telling you, people, he just don't have no respect for those people either. He don't respect them at all. He wouldn't have had them in all those places just to come in there and cheer for him. It's stupid. The whole thing with these rallies is all stupid. I mean, how many votes are you actually getting in one rally? You could do that on the camera if you had anything to say, but you really don't have anything to say. You over there, you a goddamn cheerleader. This thing's going to be getting worse and worse by the day, people. Sir William Granny McCrae for 2020. Why y'all bringing up all these dead people? What, is McCrae still around? Yeah, he was beautiful. Biden, as a college student, college age, he was gorgeous. No doubt that. Yeah, we ain't all of us. We ain't, old gray mares. We ain't what we used to be. Ain't what we used to be. Ain't what we used to be. The old gray mares. We ain't what we used to be. We used to be some good old boys. A Kojic queen. Oh, gray mare. What did the Gamish say? Let me go back here and see what he said. That's right, Gamish Carter. I'm surprised you give me a serious answer there. Nothing wrong with Biden. He knows how to put a cabinet together and work with the people. He's been doing it for over 40 years. Trump came in not one day in politics. Reality star. Then now they're showing that he was just playing a billionaire on TV. He wasn't even a billionaire. He's not even 100-aire. He's so far in debt, honey. $1 billion, $1,000 million in debt. And usually he files bankruptcy. So I'm going to see what he can do as an ex-president. Is he going to try to stiff these people and file bankruptcy again for the 7th time? That's what he does. He run up all his debt and then he files bankruptcy. They tell him when you can't find a bank in America that will lend him money, they don't give a shit. I don't understand these people. I really don't understand them. Brainwashed idiots. I'm sorry, baby. That's how I see it. But at the same time, it's not all bad because the people did come together around Barack Obama because he was such a good candidate. He was elected on the merits, and they were not all black people. If the way he didn't get the white vote, young people, he wouldn't have been the president. So we had the capacity to be good, right? They just fell for this whole Donald Trump thing. I don't know what kind of spell he put on them people, but I know he based it all on race and getting rid of all the Mexican people. I guess he was going to give the blacks the Mexican people's jobs. He wanted us to all be maids again. No plan at all. Coming here trying to sabotage the health care so people don't have health care. Why? Because they call it Obamacare. If they had a different name, he probably wouldn't give a shit. He's in bed with all those people in healthcare, pharmaceuticals. He's in bed with all of them. He's looking for favors, honey. He needs a whole lot of favors. He felt like if he had 4 more years, he could climb out of all this debt he's in. It would be wonderful. It would be, I would love it if they just start, when he got out of office, the IRS start claiming all of his properties. Because if he owes them $100 million, isn't that what they do to everybody else? Don't they seize the property? If he even has any property. All we know is he got a Trump name on all these buildings, which they pay for. Right. Yeah, I'm not against white people. I'm talking about Trump supporters because it was beautiful when Obama got elected. And it was all kind of people. And even in these protests now, we protested pretty much every state. I see a whole lot of white people marching with Black Lives Matter. We ain't all bad people, honey. We need somebody to bring the good out of us, not the worst instincts. Mm-hmm. The whole world cheered when Obama became president. And he was a good president. He was a good president. Y'all remember all the foreclosures before he got in office? Trump, it was a slow recovery. Then he got immediately, a week after he got in office, he started claiming responsibility. They all like Trump. They all like, a week after you got in office, Trump, how the fuck did you turn the whole economy around in a week? You haven't even done anything yet. He started taking credit and talking shit about Obama right then. Yeah, I couldn't believe when they said that there's actually people, Latinos for Trump. People, get out of your self-hatred. Love your people. Love your people. Say, listen, you broke up all these Mexican families, all these Latin families. We're not going to sit up here and support you. How can any Latin person support him? Look what he did to all those Mexican people. A lot of people get here and they get an attitude. They calling their own people wetbacks and all this kind of shit. What's wrong with these people? I don't want to see no blacks voting for Trump. I don't want to listen to it. I won't even hear it. But he always put 2 or 3 of them behind him. Last time he got elected, he had a little Mexican lady, a little Mexican outfit, dancing around on the stage right in front of him. He has no respect for us. All I really say is that they don't really care about us. Hey, that's Michael Jackson. All I really say is that they don't really care about us. He did the calculation. White, how many white people are here and how many black people are here? I'll go with all white people. So Trump, even with the whole time he's been in office, he has been a president of the Republicans. That's it. Every time you open his damn mouth, he's talking about, oh, those Democrat states. Those Democrat states. They're your states, Trump. You're the president. Fucking idiot. Oh, God. He's supposed to come in office and be the president of the United States of America. That's don't mean you'll be only the president of only Republicans. What kind of stupid ass shit is that? Whether we vote for you or not, you are the president of all 50 states, idiot. Getting a fucking headache now. Andrew C. If Andrew was the first lady, honey, she'd be letting y'all have it. What are you talking to me for? There are going to be some problems after he loses. But see, he has to realize that all the people he thinks are his under his power, they're going to all be under the power of Biden now, because you can only have one president at a time. So at some point, you are no longer the president. So if no matter where you sit in the White House or you sitting in the Oval Office, no matter where you are not the president. No one has to do anything that you say. You have no power because we only have one president at a time. And on that date, what is it, January 20th? You are no longer the president. We don't give a goddamn what you think about it. I don't know if I'm going to concede the power. You ain't got to concede the power, fool. You're gone. We're going to listen to what the president of the United States says. And if he orders National Guard to come in there and drag your fat ass out of this White House, then so be it, because he is the one in power. It don't make any difference how you feel about it, Trump. Hi, Haley Kip. Cheese Nest TV. It's going to get ugly. Pay attention, people. This is history. This is history. You remember how there was always that pocket of people that when Obama was president, come out and put bones in his nose and all this stuff. Those bigots were always there. See, but now they feel emboldened. Right? There's a few scatterings there, hardened bigots and all that kind of shit, mostly kept it to themselves. But now they feel emboldened. They can come out. Anytime he says anything about anybody black, they just lose their mind. Ah, Donald Trump. Scary people. You the people that are the majority. You should be rejoicing and be happy about it. You're the one, you say you got the best homes and you got the best jobs and you got all these seats of power and you got almost damn near every senator. You should be happy. But no, you're afraid. You're scared. Somebody's going to take over. I hated the way he treated the Mexican people, though. I just hated that, because those are hardworking people, and a lot of times they had their shit jobs here. So why are you gonna go and picking on those people? How many families did you break up, Trump? How many of those kids that were in those cages? How many of them never saw their parents again? You just give them to somebody else in America. How you gonna take somebody's kids and just give them away? I see he ain't running his mouth about that goddamn wall, is he? They said only 5 miles of new wall been made. Oh, we had hundreds of miles. Shut up, Trump. You ain't talking about it because you know you ain't did a goddamn thing. You sit up here and sucked up all these billions of dollars and you haven't accomplished shit. Because if you really want to hear our views, you haven't done nothing. He's always gonna do something. It's going to be law and order. How the hell you talking about it's going to be law and order? You're the president right now. These are your states. Anything is wrong. Baby. Oh, my God. It's a whole school of kids going by. Okay. Some of them got skateboards. It's okay. Come over here. Move your bum. Move that bum. I'm gonna get my baby a haircut. I can't get it. I gotta wait 2 weeks. I gotta wait 2 weeks. I'm gonna see those lovely eyes again. Y'all know dogs' haircuts are $100. The dog hair is $100. But if you don't cut it, it starts matting. So he's a Lhasa Apso. Their hair mats. You have to keep it at a certain level because their hair can grow all the way down to the ground, like Cousin It. People who can pay groomers, to groom them, show dogs, they let it grow all the way down. But for me, he has always a puppy cut. Yeah, that's sad, RJ Supreme. Uncle Tim, unfortunately, it's not unusual for immigrants to believe they no longer targeted once they become citizens. Yeah, don't turn your back on your people, honey. Just because you made it over, right? You're still Mexican. You still have your heritage. If he's dogging your people out, he's taking people's kids away. You should feel that you feel something. Still your people. Phony and here we go. The Democrats spent $50 million of taxpayers' money on phony and there wasn't no phony and Buster. Oh, you gone, buddy. We ain't doing that over here. Get your ass out of here. You want to talk about Trump? Go and find one of the thousands of places for him. They got thousands of people rooting for Trump. Take your ass over there. He's gone. I don't want to hear it. We're all Biden here on this channel. You think it's fair? Oh, have a argument. We're not arguing shit. It's Trump, honey. Trump has to go. Trump is an egomaniac. All about him. You're right. That's the kind of language I like. For the whole month, it's all about Biden. All right, people. We've been here over an hour. Thank you guys for coming in. This is my noise. Remember, we all going to vote this time, right? That's the power. You'll see. It feels good. When you see how much power you possess, if we're all on one accord, it's going to feel great. You said, God damn, we have enough power. We can get that asshole out of there. If everybody votes, absolutely. Abso-damn-lutely. Okay. Talk to you later. Bye, people.